Whether it's harsh daddy fantasies or cowboy power trips, Red Dead certainly has a way to hook you in. The game came out in 2018, which is now 4 years ago. Yeah, time is passing in a weird way lately, huh? So I decided to spin up my beast PC and newly acquired 4K monitor to see what the game can actually look like. Keep in mind I originally played it on a regular PS4 when it came out. Not only did it thermal throttle and bring my FPS to dangerously low teens, but my console threatened to take off and join all the space rubble orbiting our planet. Seriously, is no one gonna look at the broken down satellites and derelict machinery floating up there? Should we do something about that? Anyway, I digress. It is the year 2022, and this looks like a different game in max settings. I actually have my mouth open a portion of the time while looking around the impossibly rendered vistas, enjoying the small things like slaying deer, kicking downtrodden passers-by, and paying a lady 50 cents to fully bathe my body. Jokes aside, I've been doing first-person mode for the most part. Playing with mouse and keyboard, it's like a different experience, guys. I can actually aim at stuff without feeling pain in my nuts, and I can already see the comments. Controller aim is great. I had no issues aiming with gamepad. And to you, all I can say is I'm glad you feel that way, honey. But seriously, not only is the aiming much better, but the exploration is fantastic in first person. Looking at stuff close and personal is insane. Even riding the horse is way easier in that perspective. And I'm proud to say I've brought my tree collisions to a new low. Those of you who watched my first ever Twitch streams know me for two things: constantly losing my hat and crashing into trees with some regularity. Also, apologies for those early streams. I was doing my best. In some ways, I look back at this game as the kickoff of my Twitch journey, which is as old as the game. So it's a sweet thing to go back to it now and look at how far I've come in my own journey. This is all a nice parallel to what the game actually is, a journey. Nothing in the game is about the destination, really. Instead, it teaches you to savor the little moments and interactions, which is a lesson we can learn and apply to other stuff in life. If you insist on trying to finish stuff as quickly as possible, you will find yourself constantly frustrated at how slow the game systems are, almost stubbornly intent in slowing your roll. On the other hand, if you give into what the game is trying to do and embrace the fact that stuff takes time, it can become an incredibly immersive and organic flow. Enjoy the nice horse ride to your target. Stop and make a campfire to roast the rabbits you just fragged. Sing some melodies to the fire as you fall asleep. You get the idea. And the feeling of getting up at the crack of dawn, fresh yet unshowered, ready to tackle whatever the day has in store, is amazing. So am I just a rockstar shill? Am I selling you snake oil here? Nah, man. For sure I ran into annoyances in how the game is designed, with inflexible quests that have you fail if you walk into the wrong damn bush or slightly leave the area accidentally. It's just that none of those issues are gonna stick with me, and instead what I'll remember is the collection of little moments that are utterly enjoyable, like the simplicity of riding your horse into the sunset while eating a can of questionable beans. Is it a perfect game? No, I wouldn't say so, but is it a masterpiece if you allow it to flow without rushing it? Damn straight. And even if you already played it, I would invite you to get back on the old horse again and enjoy a few rides without worrying about completing quests or markers. Go fishing for a bit or go out on a hunt. People talk all the time about some games being zen, but the actual meaning of the Zen tradition is finding the beauty in small mundane things like doing chores, finding peace and fulfillment in those little moments which make up most of our days. And I cannot think of any other game that brings that philosophy home as much as Red Dead 2 does. Hey, if you're still here, you probably enjoyed the video. Hit the damn like button, please. Really helps. Cheers. Also, and I know I'm pushing my luck here, come to my stream on Twitch where we're there 3 times a week for 4 years now. And with that, I bid you farewell. Until next time.